guys, so welcome back to my channel Creative Hands by Shay. So in today's tutorial I will be showing you how to make a simple easy water bottle holder. So I have my water bottle here, and this is the one I use every day. It has a timer on the side to help you guide you through the steps and how much water to drink for until from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. But I normally drink like 2 of these for the day. And the brand is Mana. I actually got this at Winners. I'm not sure if they're still selling them, but that's where I got it. If you want to get one of this size, you can probably type the name in on Amazon or on Google and probably it will pop up. So the name is Mana, and yeah. So I will be showing you step by step how to put this water bottle holder together. And I have my scissors here, my darning needle, and my yarn. This is some leftover yarn that I have. This is the Bernat Pop. So I will be using this to make the bottle holder. And I have my 4.5mm crochet hook. So guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that you will love what you see and will stay here with me. To my regular viewers and subscribers, thank you so much, guys. So let's jump in the video. So guys, to begin, we will start off by making a magic ring. So you can make your magic ring however you feel comfortable. So you're going to wrap it around your fingers like this, insert your hook and pull up a loop. And then you're going to chain 1. We will be doing single crochets for the base of the water bottle. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to put 12 single crochet into this ring. And once I'm at my 12, I'll be back with you. So guys, now I have come to the end of making my 12 single crochets, and I'm going to pull on my tail end to close that center part up. And now we are going to work into our first single crochet here, and we're going to put 2 single crochet into that stitch. So this is 1, and you're going to get your stitch marker. And from now on you will be using your stitch marker to mark your stitch, and go back into that same stitch and make 1 more single crochet, and then you're going to put 1 single crochet in the next, and into the next stitch again you're going to put 1 single crochet. So the sequence for row 2 is 2 single crochet and then 1 single crochet in separate stitches, and then you will just repeat that all the way around. You will now put 2 single crochets into the same stitch, and then 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet into the other stitch. Continue doing this all the way around until you get to the end, and you should have a total of 16 single crochets. So I'll meet you there. So now I have come to my last stitch here, and I'm just making my last single crochet, and I have a total of 16 single crochets. Now moving on to row 3, you will make 2 single crochets. Remember to use your stitch marker to mark that first stitch. So 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So that's 1 and 2. Into the next stitch you will put 1 single crochet, then 1 single crochet, and then 1 single crochet, and then into the next stitch you will put 2 single crochet. So the sequence for row 3 is 2 single crochet in the same stitch, then 1 single crochet, so that's 3 single crochet in separate stitches, and then 2 single crochet into the next. Continue doing that sequence all the way around, and you should have a total of 20 single crochets. So I'll see you at the end. So guys, now I have come to the end of row 3, and I have a total of 20 stitches. Removing my stitch marker, we will always start with 2 single crochet into that first stitch. So 2 single crochet, use your stitch marker to mark that first stitch, go back into that same stitch and make your next single crochet, and into the next 4 stitches you will put 1 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and into the 5th stitch you will put 2 single crochet. You should have a total of 24 stitches at the end. So again, you're going to put 2 single crochet into the 1st stitch, and then 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches, and then into the 5th stitch you will put 2 single crochet. Continue to do that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. And again, you should have a total of 24 stitches. So now guys, now I have come to the end of row 4, and I have a total of 24 single crochets. Moving forward to row 5, you will do 2 single crochet into that 1st stitch, and then 5 single crochet in the next 5 stitches. Continue doing that all the way around, and you should have a total of 28 stitches. So now I just put my 2 single crochet here into that 6th stitch. Sorry about that. So 2 here, and then 5 in separate stitches, and then 2. Continue doing that all the way around, and I'll see you at the end. You should. So guys, now I have come to the end of row 5. Moving on to row 6. We will remove our stitch marker and put 2 single crochet into that 1st stitch. So that's 1 and 2. So I just wanted to show you a way how to count your stitches instead of counting them one by one around. So for each corner, I will call it corner, where we will be putting our 2 single crochets into the same stitch, we have 4 of them. So 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So for each row we increase by 4. So we had 28 stitches for row 5. So 28 plus 4 is equal to 32 stitches. So that's the easiest way how to count your stitches, to know that you are at the right path, and you don't have to be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going straight around. So that gives you a more easier way how to count your stitches. And the next thing I wanted to show you, we will now be doing 6 single crochets into separate stitches, and then 2 in the next. So we have our 2 there, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we land at the part where we did our first single crochet into the same stitch. So that's where we did our first. I hope you can see that well. So this is where we did our 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So this is the first one. So we're always going to finish off our number count for the separated single crochets into each stitches. Always going to finish off at that first one there, and then you're going to put your 2 single crochets into that stitch. This is just to give you a little idea of where you are into making your rows, and then you can just continue making 6 single crochets again. And you can see here we have this part here where we did our next point, and once we get to this stitch, this one will be the first one where we did our 2 into the same stitch here. So that's where we're going to put our 2 single crochets. Hope I'm not confusing you. I am just trying to give you a little bit of hack on how to help you through, so you don't, even if you forget what row you are at or how many stitches you have, you just remember that once you reach to a point, that first stitch will be the point where you put 2 single crochets. So I'm going to continue doing this all the way around, and I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see how many rows that we will be doing for the base, and you can follow along. So once I get there, so now I am at that first stitch, I'm going to put 2 single crochet. So I'm going to continue doing this, and I'll see you at the end. So now we have come to the end of row 6 and I have a total of 32 stitches. Moving on to row 7, I'll be putting on the screen all the rest of the row information so you can follow along and finish the base of your water bottle. If your water bottle is smaller than mine, you can just measure as you go along. You can measure your water bottle, the bottom part of the water bottle, and see how much inches you get, and then you will just continue to make your rows until you get to that inches. So now I'm just going to put my 2 here. And I'm just going to continue doing that until I get to my desired width, and I'll meet back with you. So I'll put it on the screen. So guys, now I have come to the end of row 11. I'm just going to do my last single crochet here, and this is where I will stop. So this is what the base of my water bottle bottom looks like, I should call it that. And what you can do is, this is how you'll do your measurement. So you can see it has enough room to come up on the water bottle. So this is enough for me, so that's where I am going to stop. So now we are going to remove our stitch marker, and we are going to slip stitch into that first stitch, because we're going to go up, and into each and every stitches around you will be putting 1 single crochet. So chain 1, go back into that same stitch and make 1 single crochet, and into each and every stitches around you can make 1 crochet. You can use a stitch marker to mark that first stitch, but it's optional. So I'm just going to continue doing this all the way around until I get back to this part here, and I'll meet you there. So guys, now I have come back to where we started, and I have 1 stitch remaining there. We're going to slip stitch on our first single crochet, and if you notice that your the bottom starts to look like a cap, even before we did this first row here of regular 1 single crochets around, you're not doing anything incorrect. That is just the way how it is. So I am just going to do this until I reach to where this same mana here on my water bottle, so I can measure that to see under the bottom. So about 1 inch. So I will be working up until I reach to 1 inch. So just right underneath where I have this mana, I will stop. So I'm just going to continue making my single crochet. Remember, you're going to put your first single crochet into that same stitch, with one that you slip stitch in, and chain 1, go back into that same stitch and make 1 single crochet. Continue doing that all the way around until you get to that 1 inch up, and I'll meet back with you. And you can measure as you go along with your water bottle so you know where you are. So I will let you know how many rows that I did. So I'll see you there. So guys, now I have come to the end, and I've done a total of 3 rows, and I'm just going to slip stitch. And if you have not weaved your tail end in, the inner tail end, you can go ahead and do so. And I'm just going to measure my water bottle here to see where I am at. So this is showing me that I am under the word mana here, so that's where I want to be. That's where I want to stop making the bottom part of the water bottle holder. And now we are going to move on in making the body part. So we are going to chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as our first double crochet. You are going to yarn over, going to the next stitch, and you're going to put 1 double crochet there. You're going to chain up 2, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, going to the third, make 1 double crochet, 1, into the fourth, chain up 2, 1, 2, going to the third. So you're skipping 2 stitches and then making 2 double crochet into separate stitches, chaining 2 again, skipping 2, making a double crochet into the third and the fourth stitch. Continue doing that all the way around. Remember to chain 2 in between, and I'll see you at the end. So guys, now I have come to the end here and I have 2 stitches remaining, and I'm just going to chain up my 2, and then we are going to slip stitch on top of our first double crochet to finish that round. And this is what it looks like. We are now going to chain up 3 again, 1, 2, and 3, and on top of this double crochet here we are going to place 1 double crochet, chain 2 on top of our double crochet on this side here. We're going to put 1 double crochet into that first double crochet, into the next 1 double crochet, chain 2, and repeat the same thing all the way around. Once you get to the end, you will make a slip stitch, chain up 3, and just repeat this all the way around until you get to your desired length. So I want to go up to about here where I have the 8 a.m. That's where I want to stop mine, and I will meet you back once I am here. So just continue repeating this row until you get to your desired length. So I will see you there. So guys, now I have come to the end of making my rows here, and I did a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. Now I am going to slip stitch on top of our first double crochet, and I'm just going to show you where my bottle holder is at the moment. So it easily go on, and see, so it's right where I want it to be, right at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. and I'm just gonna pull that off. So now what I'm gonna do is I will be doing some single crochet rows. So I'm gonna chain 1, go back into that same stitch and do a single crochet, going to the next, do a single crochet, and I'm gonna do about 3 to 4 rows. Where we have our chain 2 space here, just go there and put 2 single crochet there. Continue doing that all the way around until you get to the end. You will slip stitch, chain 1, and then start your next row. So I'm going to do about 3 or 4 rows, and I'll meet back with you. So guys, now I have come to the end, and I did a total of 4 rows, and you can see my color start to change there. So now I am going to slip stitch. Now that I have done my slip stitch there, I am going to chain up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we are going to be working on the strop. So what we're going to do is we are going to skip 1, go into the next, and we're going to do a half double crochet. Yarn over, going to the next stitch, 3 loops on the hook, pull through all 3. You should have a total of 6 stitches at the end. 1, okay, and 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and into the back loops, and it will be these ones that are facing on the other side. You will go into that first stitch and make a half double crochet, and you're going to continue to do this until you get to your desired length for the strap. I am not going to make this strap long, I'm going to make it really short. So I am just going to continue doing this until I get to my desired length, and then I'll meet back with you. So just continue doing it. Once you get to the end, you will turn and start a new row. So I'll see you there. If you want to use a stitch marker to mark your last stitch so you don't lose it, you can do so. So I'll see you at the end. So guys, now I have come to my last stitch, and I did a total of 30 rows for the straps. So again, if you want your strap to be long, you can go ahead and make a longer, just continue making your rows so that you have a longer strap. So I pin this side down because I will be sewing that on top of the stitches, and I put my stitch marker here because this is where we're going to start to sew down our strap here. So what I did was to count from this first set of twos. So I stop here, so 1 2 3 4 5, and I put my stitch marker here, and let me just show you. It's gonna sew down to here, so it's gonna finish off on one of these. So we're gonna count 1 2 3 4 5, and that is even. So I am going to leave a long tail end so I can have that to weave in my tail. It's better to have more than have less. So I just chain one, and now I'm going to get my darning needle. I honestly like to use the metal needles because it works better than the plastic ones. So what we're going to do is we are going to remove the stitch marker, and we are going to attach our strap here. So I'm going to go back into that stitch, come back into this one here, and just attach it on. So it's just simple sewing that you'll be doing to attach your strap. So you're just basically going into each stitches on the body of the bag and on the strap of the strap here. And you can go over just to make sure that it is well secured. Just do another stitching, going into the same stitches. Okay, so once that is well stitched on, I am just going to go ahead and weave my tail end in, and then we will just attach our yarn here and sew down the other side. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back with you. So guys, now I have come to the end and I'm just weaving my tail end in. That should be enough. And there it is. So our water bottle bag holder is now completed, and this is what it looks like. So it's looking super cute. I love the way how it turned out. So you can see the bottom and the strap. So I'm just going to insert my water bottle inside and see what it looks like. And there it is. So that's the bottom, and there is my strap. I'm just going to turn the bottle so I can have this part dangling on the other side, and then there it is. So if you don't really want to bring this hold it by this part, you can also hold your bottle like this. So I think it turned out well. It is looking super cute. And again, if you want your strap to be longer, go ahead and make a longer strap, but this is fine for me. And this is the outlook. It is looking super cute. I love the way how it turned out. And again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you will give this video a thumbs up and you'll be able to make one of your own. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.